Oh my God. Welcome back. We are your cosmic besties. This is the weekly forecast for May 19th through May 25th. And I'm Caitlin Carr, best-selling author, numerologist, and astrologer. And this is my best friend, Sophie Wan.
Astrologer, celestial guide.
Okay, listen, I'm just gonna clear the air. Let's just be real. Like, Sophie and I have been sad girling it today. We're filming this on Saturday, which is when what is it, Mercury is squaring
Mars.
Mars. And yeah, I'm in North Carolina now. Sophie's still in Austin, and both of us have had some pretty emotional days so far. And we're like, damn. Should we film Cosmic Besties today? Should we do it tomorrow? And we're like, you know what? We want it to be available first thing Sunday morning for y'all so you can start the week right. And here we are. But we're kind of sad girling it today. Do you want to talk about why, Sophie? It's okay if you don't. I can talk about why I've been sad girling it.
I mean, I think we should both share.
Mm.
And for me, I've had a lot of stuff come up around like this letter I wrote to this person, and I was actually met with a response today that was so healing. But like as I was responding back to the response, I just like started bawling my eyes out. And when you're processing any kind of trauma, it's like really emotional. And so you're the one that actually encouraged me, like, dude, Sophie, like you always shove down the emotions and you kind of act like everything's okay all the time, even when it's not. And so this was kind of like the first time I was able to like sit with myself and like let all the emotions come up and like really just like let it out. And so I've been like cleaning and like crying in different areas of my home. Like I sat in my bathroom for a minute and just started crying, and then I was in my living room, and it's just been really emotional. That kind of communication, especially on today, that Mercury square Mars was both like a really big breakthrough, but also something that was like really, really, really tough. And I even wrote to this person, like, I'm having such a hard time writing this to you, and like I tried to voice note it and I just couldn't even get through it. And it was just so healing knowing that it was met with like such compassion, and I feel a lot of gratitude because I know that a lot of times like the other person doesn't have the space and like hasn't healed enough to like hold that with compassion. And I think that we both can actually relate to that as well. So that's my little personal share. But how about yourself?
Love how you're just like, all right, now let's get to you now. Like,
You'd be the only one over here. And I also don't want to go on like a whole monologue about my like sad girl vibes today, you know?
yeah. Uh, Yeah, I mean, well, for those of you who have been following along on Instagram with me, you'll know that I moved back from London to the States with my ex, and we moved back to my parents in North Carolina. I wanted them to get to know him, and we were going to spend some time here before we went to LA and then New Zealand for the holidays. And then when we were here, we decided to pop over to New York for some work stuff. He had a work thing there. And then while we were there, a hurricane came through Asheville and just destroyed it. And we couldn't get back. So we flew over to LA to be with my brother until we can come back here. And then my health issues got really bad. And I was in the hospital and having surgery and all of that. So I haven't been back to Asheville since the hurricane. Last time I was here, I was like building my life with my ex, and all of his things are still here. By the way, I've been traveling around the world since September with my cousin's clothes that she let me borrow. I haven't even had my own clothes or my own things because I hadn't come back to Asheville. And so it's been so weird being back here and like seeing my parents for the first time and being back with all like my things from London that I brought back and all of my ex-boyfriend's things and knowing I'm gonna have to give them to him soon and all it's just weird. And it's just like kind of like it's weird coming back home as you get older, like seeing your parents getting older is really scary. You
Yeah.
know, like no matter what relationship you have with them, like it's so weird to be like, "Oh my God, life is so precious and so like you know what I mean? Like I'm not even finding the words right now because I was crying earlier too.
Yeah. I mean, were you crying because just all of it being back in Nashville is just so overwhelming?
No, I mean I am overwhelmed being back here, but
Hmm.
I've had a just a challenging relationship with my mom growing up and just kind
Mm,
of dealing with some of that today, from a different
yeah.
perspective, but also being like, my parents are getting older and like even though we have totally different views on almost everything, like
Hmm. Yeah.
like they think the world is like imploding and falling apart and I'm just like holding this vision that like it's not. And I'm just like
Yeah.
I think we're powerful enough that if enough people are holding this vision of the future that's positive, that we can create positivity on the planet, and they think I'm absolutely delusional. Like, I don't know.
Hmm.
A lot of political talk that I'm just kind of like, ugh.
Yeah. It's really challenging whenever you really wish that you could have just like an honest conversation with someone like that you love so much, but you know
Yeah,
they cannot receive it. It's going to be met with the like with the wrong intention, and it's like exhausting. And it's so funny because I
yeah,
actually had that come up when I was crying in my bathroom, and I was like, I could never have this kind of conversation with my mom because,
yeah,
as you know, I have a really challenging relationship with her as well.
yeah. It is really hard when all you want to do is like communicate from your heart and have that be
Hmm.
received, but like it's not always going to be.
Yeah.
And I think that's really challenging because you're like, well, where's that line of like, I want to express myself. I want this to be really honest communication exchange, but at the same time, if someone just shuts you down every time they don't want to hear it, they're in a different space. It's finding that ground of like, no, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to stand in my truth, but also like recognizing that it's for you,
Hmm.
not
Totally.
not for any other reason. Um, but anyways, that's our cosmic catch up,
Yeah.
y'all. Let us know if you're feeling emo. Like we usually are
Oh,
never like
I'm
this.
crying.
Yeah, like we both had good cries today. It's been emotional. But luckily, the numerology of this week is happy and sunshiny because it's a week 3.
Oh,
And yeah, exactly. So 3 is the sunshine number. It's the number of creativity and self-expression and communication. So actually now is the time to speak up and share your truth. Woohoo! Just like
woohoo!
just like Sophie and I are doing. Don't worry, it gets better on the other side. You just share and have a good cry and then you'll get past it, right? So it's a really great week for writing, for content creation, for art, for social media presence. Um, the 3 definitely can bring some emotional highs and lows depending on the kinds of conversations you're having. My advice is to not suppress and to allow yourself to express. But for the most part, when you are in the energy of a 3, you do feel a little more uplifted, a little more joyful. And like joy is productive too. Like go into the happy, good feelings, go into that joyful, enthusiastic spirit you have for life as much as you can. Like say yes to all the party invites, say yes to uplifting conversations as well as challenging ones that you know are good for your growth. Connect with others as much as possible because it is the most social number. And yeah, just watch out for overthinking, getting scattered, maybe like spreading yourself a little too thin, like starting too many projects, like maybe just focus on one creative project this week. Um, Also, there can be some emotional drama or passive aggressive communication. So, again, anything negative that has to do with communication, like dim gossips, dim gossips, they
I'm
gonna
not
get
just
you.
gonna get ya.
They're gonna get you. Don't gossip, okay? That might happen. And, again, like don't suppress your voice out of fear of not being heard or being too much. Like you're here to communicate your truth from an authentic place and to embrace all parts of how you express yourself, whether that's through communication, through art, through what you're sharing online. Go out and create. Go out, enjoy yourself this week. Man, I feel like we're not hitting it like we usually do with our enthusiasm. I don't want
Well,
this to be a somber
hey,
episode, y'all.
we just shared our personal stuff,
Yeah.
and I think it's really, really like good to be like just real with it. But you're doing a great job, by the way, and
Oh,
I got pretty
thanks.
excited about the three.
Oh, good. Okay,
Yeah.
and I have an affirmation for y'all.
Ooh, I love affirmations.
My voice is a bridge. I express with clarity, creativity, and heart.
I love that.
That's right. We're here to world bridge.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought you were doing a really great job, even though we both have been crying right before this.
Dude, I feel like I feel so flat, but like doing this does uplift me so much, and I just love recording this and just hopefully helping as many people as we can to know the cosmic forecast of the week. I know it helps me. I refer back to what we talked about all the time. So I'm like, what's
Same
happening this
here.
week? Yeah.
Same here. Yeah,
But
like today, we just reflected back. Oh my God, it's that Mercury square Mars.
oh, yeah. Anyways, now let's go into the astrology of the week. Let's just keep it rolling. We have so many things happening. Oh, I didn't even say, did I? That it's the week of May 19th through the 25th.
You did in the beginning.
Oh, good, I did. Okay, y'all, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We got so many transits. I don't even know if we're gonna be able to talk about all of these transits. We will list them in the description box. But
Yeah.
let's kick it off with May 20th. We got that Sun sextile Saturn, the day that we go into Gemini season. Where my Gemini's at, let us know.
Yeah. And I actually think this is a really great day. This is a positive day. So, I mean, like most of the aspects are actually all of the aspects are positive. So, this mirrors the three sunshine energy. And I think we actually have a lot to look forward to post our sad girl crying day. Like,
Sad
I
Girl
think.
Saturday. Sad Girl
Are you
Saturday.
gonna point that?
And then tomorrow, Sunday Fun Day. It always is.
Yes, but I think tomorrow we have a gnarly transit. Jupiter square the north node, the nodes. But anyways, let's get to let's not let's
We're
not
talking about
uh,
May 19th to the 25th, y'all. May 20th, Sun is going to sextile Saturn. This is a really good transit for getting shit done, um, reasserting your boundaries, working through some karma in a positive way, I would say. Sun is our
yeah.
identity. Saturn is our work, boundaries,
I
karma.
also think that it's a really great day to really understand more of like what you require. I've been saying this a lot. So
Yeah.
like this day is a day as you enter into this like new astrological season of understanding like okay, I've like gone through all this stuff and the communication and the thoughts. Now like what is it that like I actually require? And this is a really great day for that.
Hmm.
We have May 22nd. We've got two transits, both positive. It's a great day for love, in my opinion.
Ooh, yay.
Yeah, Venus trine Mars. So these are both planets that have to
Very
do
sexy day.
love and sex. And then Sun sextile Neptune, which is a very creative kind of energy. And so I think this is a very romantic day. So if you're going to plan a date night, May 22nd is a great day for a date night, a very sexy, creative date night. And
Okay.
then,
I'm feeling this. I'm feeling this love situation on Thursday. Do you have any plans
ooh,
on Thursday? Is anything going on in your love life? Nothing's going on in mine, everyone, just so you know.
okay, Caitlin, sure.
I'm recovering from my breakup still.
I feel like you always have people in your field. Like, as soon as people find out you're single, it's like,
It is actually insane. I don't know how they
yeah,
know.
it's an energetic thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then May 24th on Saturday, we've got the Sun trine Pluto and Mercury conjunct Uranus. So this is a
Weird.
really big day. Yeah. Really big day.
Whoa.
I
So
know.
Mercury conjunct Uranus, that means Mercury is joining with Uranus in the sky. And Mercury is the planet of communication and mental thought processes. And Uranus is all about change and unexpected things happening. So I think that May 24th, you can have a really unexpected conversation with somebody.
Wow. Interesting. I also think that like with this Sun trine Pluto, which I think is a huge, powerful transit for like transformations coming through and like
Hmm.
big aha moments of like, oh my God, light bulb finally like, you know?
Yeah.
So Saturday is looking like a really important day.
Yeah, and I just want to remind anyone listening that Pluto is all about transformation. And again, Sun is our identity. So when those are kind of meeting in the sky in a positive aspect, that's when I feel like that's even a day where you could like really let go of a limiting belief or some sort of what's the thing I'm looking like an ego death, but a positive one where you're like, "Oh my God, I just realized I've been doing this and I'm not going to do it anymore." Like Sophie
Yeah.
and I have had so many realizations like that this last week of like, "Oh my God, we are mirroring the exact thing that like we need to overcome." Like, okay, time to cut the bullshit, time to level up. So I definitely see that transit being like that for people. So
Yeah.
let us know if you're experiencing any of this as we're going on.
Yeah. And I mean, I do think that like a really important conversation is going to spark that with that Mercury conjunct Uranus transit. And then literally the next day on Sunday, you have Mercury sextile Saturn, which is a really positive situation. And so kind of continuing like having like grounded conversations, grounded plans that really like affirm your boundaries and like your requirements.
Oh my God. That's supposed to be the day I get into LA.
Yeah, I'm actually going to London on Saturday. So
Oh,
that'll
but
be
we're
interesting.
talking about, oh, okay, interesting.
Saturday and then so Sunday I'll be in London.
Yeah. Oh my God, I can't believe you'll be in London. I won't be there.
Oh no, I'm so sad.
I know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it to
I
myself this
understand. I mean, I think I'm in a place where, I mean, you know where I'm at with like just my insane nomadic traveling situation. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I'm feeling really great about this week with like the heart opening conversations that all of us will be having that further get us into alignment and really help like you know, clear out those limiting beliefs that we
Yeah.
talked about. So I think this is really great.
You know, we're out here. We're doing the Lord's work every day, just trying to be better than we were yesterday and trying to create as much positivity in the world as we can. Hoorah!
Well, it's also okay if we give ourselves some compassion and grace to not be so hoorah, you know? And I think that that's like what I really envision for like us coming together. And like, you're one of my closest friends that's like allowed me to just be like, I'm not okay, actually.
Oh my God, like the day before I left Austin this last time, Sophie was feeling really sad, and I was like, I'm starting to feel sad too. And then we were having a hard time crying, remember? So we were like, okay, let's work on opening our hearts. So we were doing these like heart opening exercises that ChatGPT gave to us. But they worked. But then when we started crying, we couldn't stop laughing because it was just
Yeah.
so silly and like, yeah, sometimes it's hard to go really, really deep to the place that you need to go to purge what you need to purge.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but like, laughter while crying is like a common thing for me. And like, they're both actually things of releases, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Laughter is the best medicine, they say, and I actually fully believe that.
Yeah. Same here. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this week as we enter a new week with a three and all these positive aspects. And I'm just really proud of our like breakthroughs that we've been having.
So many breakthroughs.
Hmm. Yeah.
Facing so many fears, y'all. Let us know if you're in the same place of facing your fears, having those breakthroughs. Let us know about the conversations you have this week, if anything comes up that we've talked about. And thanks for being here. We'll see you next week.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Subscribe because you know you want to. Usually we're a little more upbeat. Next week we'll be back. Okay, bye y'all. Oh my God, it stopped. I